The girl noticed something strange about her mother. Every time she left the house, she would take a pig with her, but when she returned, she always looked utterly exhausted and drained. Noya was deeply disturbed by her mother's bizarre behavior. She began secretly following her mother whenever she went out, but her asthma always forced her to give up halfway through. One day, while mother and daughter were washing dishes in the kitchen, Noya finally couldn't hold back and confronted her mother about it. Her mother flew into a rage and smashed a teacup. This explosive reaction only convinced Noya that her mother was hiding some dark secret. Then one day, her mother brought home someone unexpected, Noya's father, who had been missing for 6 months. But he was covered in wounds and looked like he was barely clinging to life. That night, Noya crept to her parents' bedroom door, only to be terrified beyond belief by what she saw. The next day, her mother was preparing to leave again with the pig, and this time Noya was determined to follow her to the end. To make it farther this time, she brought along her life-saving oxygen tank. The car headed deep into the forest, and to her surprise, her father was also in the vehicle. The three of them, plus the pig, disappeared into the dense woods as Noya tracked them to an ancient castle. Suddenly, horrifying pig squeals echoed through the air. Following the sounds, she came to an iron gate and peered through the gap. What she saw nearly made her suffocate. Her father had stripped off his clothes and was kneeling on the ground with a vacant expression, as if performing some kind of ritual. It was a full moon, and after her mother removed a collar from around his neck, she quickly locked the iron gate. Once her mother left, Noya used her small frame to squeeze through the iron bars. As blood-curdling screams filled the air, Noya witnessed a horrifying scene that would haunt her forever. Her father began to transform. His muscles swelled grotesquely. His hands turned into claws. He had completely turned into a werewolf. Her mother rushed over and carried her away, but it was too late. The truth could no longer be hidden. At the breakfast table the next day, her father sat in silence, not knowing how to explain everything to his daughter. Noya no longer trusted her parents and sobbed in her grandfather's arms. Her grandfather decided to take his granddaughter away, but was stopped by her enraged father. Only when her mother uttered the words, "You're the one who started this monster curse," did the old man back down. To resolve the family tension, her father brought Noya to the transformation site and revealed the truth about their family curse. It turned out that their bloodline had been tormented by the curse of full moon transformations for generations. Her father painfully explained that he never wanted to become a monster, but the curse left him powerless to resist. Seeing her father's remorse, Noya chose to accept the truth. Her father proudly told her that this entire forest was his territory, and she was the princess of the forest. He made Noya swear to always protect their family, a promise that would soon face its most brutal test. The family had run out of pigs, and being far from the city made getting supplies difficult. Her mother had no choice but to put shackles on her father. But tonight was a blood moon, and her grandfather knew this transformation would reach the peak of both power and savagery. He locked all the doors and windows and tried to calm Noya. Sure enough, before long, violent pounding began at the door.